you're all doing well. So I am Heather Salter-Purves. I'm a queer fantasy author in Western Australia, so it's like 4 p.m. my time. I've had a great amount of fun, like running around, popping in and out of the chats. Would you like to introduce yourself, my lovely co-host?
My name is Stig. I also write queer stories, fantasy mostly, sometimes science fiction. I've also been having a lot of fun with the Write-a-thon. I reached my goal yesterday, which was 2,500 words, and today's goal is also to reach 2,500 words, and that will bring me up to like the 20k par that you need to be on today
That was good.
to be like on time. That's not the word. To be like on
On
par with
track.
Nano. Yeah, on track. Thank
Good.
you. It is 9 a.m. here, and I went to bed so late because of the stream yesterday. So this first sprint is going to be like coffee and breakfast.
That's fine. You can eat. You should eat. That's what I did say. Please remember to stretch and save your work. Get yourself something to eat and drink, and remember it's okay to go to bed if you need to sleep.
That's good advice.
Yes. Spot the mum coming out. So we had Kiko come in and say hi. Got Elise coming to say hi and thanking us. SD Houston is smashing that like button, getting ready for bed because she had a bit of a snafu with thinking she was doing the midday stream because she's just finished hers, but it was the midnight stream.
Oh.
So she's going to bed, getting ready, running this. And we've got Emery, who's over in New Zealand, saying hi, hello, popping in. Shenanigans. Are you guys going for 2 hour streams into the next scheduled stream or just one? The gap. So no, these are running 2 hour sprints, and I think we're meant to finish like 5 to 10 minutes on the hour, just to allow people to like go refresh, come back. So they're not back to back, but basically,
shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder. This is also my first time actually hosting on the 30-hour write-a-thon, so I am learning as I go as well. I have done like the storyteller's half and do my own, but making sure I'm hitting the requirements of Celeste and Sophie, who have put this amazing event together. Please also remember to follow each other, drop your links in, follow Stig so you get up to date with all his shenanigans. You want a 5K day?
That's a lot of words in a day.
It is. Admittedly, if I do 2K in this sprint, I will actually hit it. But that's also like revising and writing.
Okay,
but
that's
it's also
a
4
little bit
p.m. my
faster.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you working on today?
I am working on my sapphic reimagining of Hayes and Persephone with like Welsh mythology mixed in. Called her Daffodil Queen. If you would like to drop me your email, I'm more than happy to give you an e-arc when it comes out next March.
This upcoming March?
Yes, so the 24th of March in 2024 is the release date.
Exciting. I'll keep an eye out. I do love a good retelling. And I also love anything Welsh mythology-wise.
Yes, I sort of say Welsh, sort of British Isle, Celtic, in that sort of realm.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It is, because it's going to be the first book in my Interconnected standalone series, which is going to be retellings of myths, legends, folktale, and folklore, and fairy tales. I had to try not to say
specifically from the British Isles, or like.
No, we are dipping down into France for Beauty and the Beast. We're then going to go across to Germany and Austria for Krampus and Hansel and Gretel and Rapunzel, so like European.
Gotcha.
So the naming conventions is like the retelling that I'm doing will be the national flower of the country.
Okay.
So the Welsh national flower is actually the daffodil. And then we're going to go hang out with the Thistle King in book 2, who we meet in this book.
That sounds like so much fun.
It is quite a lot of fun. And are you still working on your Prince Caspian thing? Or is it different
No, I'm
project?
writing something completely different for Nano.
Oh,
It's in the same realm of, being queer and being fantasy. So it's like a Wild West story with monster hunting cowboys.
monster.
Uh, yep, there's like demons around that needs to be hunted down. There's a missing
Beautiful.
nephew that needs to be found, a demon king, and just generally a lot of what do I describe it as? A lot of
Fun.
yeehaw vibes.
Yeah, vibes. That is
Yeah,
good.
a little bit culty, but I've had so
Yeah.
much fun writing it. But I don't have a plan, and I'm usually very much a planner. But now I'm just going in with, two prayers and a dream and trying to make it work.
And
Uh,
that's also a good place to be. Just
yes,
chilling.
I'm very scared because I'm like, what do I do for this novel that I have no idea? Like, it needs to make sense. It needs to be, connected from one end to the
No,
other.
no, 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 no. That's editing Stig's problem. That's
That's what I
editing
keep
Stig's
telling
problem.
myself. Like, that's a problem for future Steve, and he knows the story better than I do. Right now, I just want to write and have fun, and that's what I've been doing.
Except when he starts yelling at you in your subconsciousness about, no, don't do it.
That's true. But I've been getting better and better at like, shutting the door and giving him giving him a timeout.
Yeah. So, shall we dive into some sprints? I personally like 25-minute sprints. I think it's a good amount of time.
I'm also
Does
a
anyone
25-minute girly,
with
so
20 minutes for girly? So we'll just go with that then. So we'll jump in. I'm using this beautiful one. Let me know if you would like to use my standard timer, and I will go and get that instead for the next sprint, which is a little monster racy sprint. But yeah, let's dive on in. Okay, everyone, we've done our first sprint. How did everyone go that time?
I had breakfast and then I made a second cup of coffee that's just brewing over there. And then I also wrote
Hmm.
90 words.
That's always good and productive.
Yes, I
Mm,
am happy.
yeah, I am dictating, so I get more words quickly, but then the editing part of it comes in. So
Oh, do you feel like that's a speedier process than just typing it out from the start?
yes, because I'm also dyslexic, so it
Uh,
actually helps me get the right words out at the right time.
Fair enough,
But
Heather. Fair enough.
so with that, I got 932 words.
Wow, big sleigh.
Yes. And
And
then I
these
have
are
to go
new
back and
words
edit them all.
because you're editing,
These
right?
are all new. These are all new. These
Wow.
are I'm writing the epilogue. I went, let's
The
have some
what?
fun in the epilogues, like the
Oh,
end, because
epilogue. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what that
mine's
is,
a
of
dark
course.
fantasy romance. So I was like, let's just have a little bit of fun at the end. Uh, you're reading. Oh, we're currently reading a friend's chapters, so close to the end of the book. Wait, laundry, productive. We had Cool Gamer pop in. Hello.
Hey, cool
Uh,
gamer.
and Rosa Rose
Rosica? I don't know.
Rosica. I'm sorry. And you have done Game of Thrones, an audiobook. I have not started Game of Thrones as an audiobook, nor do I really intend to start it, just because the whole series just seems really big.
I think it is an undertaking to start
Yes.
reading Game of Thrones. And I say that as someone who started reading Wheel of Times, which is like twice the size of Game of Thrones.
Funny enough,
Um,
Wheel of Time is actually on my list of things I wanted to start this year. Haven't.
I can highly, highly, highly recommend getting the audiobooks read by
I've
Rosalind
got,
Pike.
yeah. Yes,
Uh,
I was like,
that's
I'm going to get that.
Yeah, that's kind of how I've been reading the series because
Yeah.
she's been releasing like an audiobook a year or something for the last few years of the
Yeah.
not retelling, what's it called?
Redoing,
Re-recording thing
re-recording.
of re-recording Game of Thrones. Nope,
Henry.
Wheel of Time, and that's how I've been
Yes.
listening to it. So every time she like drops a new audiobook, I get one Audible credit, buy it, and then I listen to it. And then as a reward when I finish, I buy myself a like fancy hard copy of it.
Oh, nice.
So I'm
Um,
hoping she does the entire series at some point.
at some point she will. So we have had Emery, who's been up since silly o'clock and got good words in. That's a good aim. I usually can write and edit about 500 words in 300 in a 30-minute sprint, 25-minute sprint. You did your exercises before bed, getting into bedtime routine. That's good. Resting before sprints tomorrow. Wheel of Time book two. I am currently doing the Fourth Wing audiobook.
Oh, how do you? I've seen a lot, and I mean a lot of
Yes,
TikToks
there has
about
been
it.
some. Oh, it's I appreciate the like the people that haven't liked it. I appreciate people that have liked it. I am enjoying it. Um, but I also read Aragon, so I'm getting like really those sort of feels as well.
Oh wow!
And some interesting things. So it's, but I'm also writing like a sassy like animal companion. So I'm like, huh, ha ha,
I
and
haven't
stuff.
read Fourth Wing, so I don't know.
Oh,
But
they basic. It's a war college with dragons,
I've
and they
understood.
like they have
Yeah,
to like bond with dragons, so they can talk. Once they bond, they like talk through the head of each of the like dragon to rider.
and it
Yeah,
sounds fun, but also I kind of around all the discourse, I don't really have an interest in reading it.
yeah.
I think.
I think it was just I picked it up before all the discourse came out as a physical book, and then was on the audio waitlist. So I was like, I might as well try it. You finished your Bujo. I can't bullet journal. Gotcha.
I wish I could. I wish I was a bullet journey boily, but no, I am a Google Calendar boily, and then I never use it. Favorite book quote or just favorite quote in general, Kaiser?
My favorite. Oh, yes. And in what relation? and you're going to read it next year. Okay, no problem. Also, has anyone got an answer to the question down below, or even thought about it in general?
What retelling would you like retold and by which author? Um, I have only read Cinder, the first book of the Cinder
Yep.
series, but I think that was such a fun retelling.
Yeah.
And I thought one done well. And I really didn't like, even though it's like literally there in the title, I didn't really think about it until I started reading reviews after the book and people pointed it out. Like, oh yeah, of course this is a retelling. I'm so stupid. um, but yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was a fun retelling. I thought, and I think all the rest of the series is also retellings.
Yeah, they've got Snow White, which is winter.
Yeah,
Crest is Rapunzel, and Skull is Little Red Riding Hood.
yeah. So I thought that was a fun concept, a fun way of doing it.
Yeah. Mine is Shauna Maguire doing Macbeth. It'd actually be really fun.
I do love a good either like some kind of Mozart opera or Shakespearean situation
Yeah.
retold in like a modern setting. I also really
Yeah.
enjoy, or anything where they if there's like a male main character and they gender bend it. I also appreciate it a lot.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if I've read one of those recently.
Uh, I can't name any specific one at the
I
top of my
know
head.
TJ Kloon's In the Life of Puppets is not gender bent, but is a swap on Pinocchio,
Okay,
and the boy, like I'm a real boy, is the only human. Everyone else
okay.
is,
I also love those kind of retellings where they kind of
yeah.
just flip it and reverse it. That's fun.
Okay, favorite quotes in general.
I only know book quotes or like first lines of novels.
Oh, she does also have a Rumpelstiltskin retelling.
Oh, what's the Marissa Meyer Rumpelstiltskin retell?
I think it's called Gilded, and it's like,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it's
That makes
not in
sense.
the Lunar Chronicles, which is the Cinder
Yeah.
retelling. And I think she's done Cursed as well. That was pretty good. I didn't really get all the hype around Marissa Meyer, but I also respect her for getting things done.
Honestly,
Um,
I commend anyone who writes a book and publish it because it's a lot of work.
oh yes, absolutely.
But I don't always agree with like what is presented, but that's the beauty about art, it's subjective.
Yes.
So
No.
why did you want to do like a retelling of the Hades and Persephone myth? Like what made you start that rabbit hole?
I am a Beauty and the Beast retelling kind of girly, and I like, so like those, one of my favorite books is actually A Court of Mist and Fury, which is effectively a Haze and Persephone. I've always just liked the like duality of it. Um, and if you actually read the whole myth, Persephone actually becomes a very big force in and of herself. So she's not this meek little girl. Like she's actually,
Oh, I
I'm
never
the
thought of
queen of,
her as like a meek little girl. But yeah, I get what
but
you're
it's
saying.
like she's like a little maiden, da da. But then she becomes the queen of the underworld. So it's really funny that everyone has this idea that like Hades is a bad man and like da da. I'm like, first of all, he's actually probably the most merciful of all, like the three Olympian, like Zeus, Hades, and
Which, you
Poseidon.
know, the standard is so low when it comes
It
to
is
Greek
that, which is also
when it
really
comes to
sad.
Greek gods.
Yes,
It's so
but
low.
also
It's
it's
on
like,
the floor, but I do get what you're saying. Like he's
yeah, it's
definitely
just
not the
like,
worst of the gods, or like
no.
the
But
big
I
three.
also never knew the true myth behind Medusa until this year.
Oh, I'm trying to think. What's the true myth? I just know what I've been taught in
Well, how
school.
she was a maiden who ran into Athena's temple seeking refuge, and Poseidon went in and had his way with her on the floor.
Yeah, that I
And
knew.
I didn't know that's how she became the Gorgon she was.
Yeah, and then she was
And
cursed
Athena
by
decided to
Athena. Yeah.
punish her because she allowed it to happen in her temple. It's like, hang on a second. So I'm very much of like, no, no, no. I believe that we need to have more like feminine rage books. So it's
I
more genuine.
100% agree. I do love a good feminine rage moment.
Yes. So yeah, and then just having fun really with them. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to write, so
Me too, but I just don't want to write.
no, I just have to find time and balance.
Do you have a day job or like a mortal job?
Yes.
Not mortal job,
It's
you know what I meant.
a mortal job, yes. Mere
Yeah.
mortals. I do have a bill paying job,
Okay.
and I
Yeah,
also have
that's what let's call it that.
a bill paying job, yes. But I also have this delightful creature that lives in my house who requires attention and supervision a lot.
Which
So,
honestly is a full-time job in itself.
yes. So she goes to kindy next year, so I will have more time while she's at kindy to do more writing.
Do you work from home or do you like go somewhere to work?
I work from home, luckily, most of the time.
Okay. So you'll have a lot of like you time. Well, I
Yes,
guess you still need to get a job done at some point.
yes. But no, so we jump into the next sprint to get some more words in for everybody.
Yep,
Yeah,
let's do that.
and we'll do do we want 30 minutes this time or 25?
I'm good with whatever. 25 is good and also 30 is good because then I get like 5 minutes I can just fuck around in the beginning.
Okay, we'll do that then. Do a 30-minute. That's okay. We can do settle time. There we go. Best of luck, everybody.
Just straight into another 20-minute sprint.
No, we're going to stop there for a minute.
I was like, wow, Heather is pushing it. I like it.
Yeah, you get on all those words, people. Chop, chop. No, we're not
There's
that
no
bad.
rest for the wicked.
No. So we had Anya pop in. And
Good
I
morning,
realized
Anya. Forget.
we never actually answered Case's favorite quote in general. So I actually went and found mine, which is human beings are ambitious. We spend most of our time wanting, pursuing, and wishing, and for the most part, it's okay. Ambition is good. Chasing things with integrity is good. Dreaming, as long as your chase doesn't diminish what you already have and the goodness it takes for granted, and people we take for granted, the lives we take for granted. So it's okay to be ambitious, but we just need to remember to actually be dignified.
It's good advice.
Yeah, it came from a show I watched when I was younger, and I was like, yes, that one.
Fair enough. I only have like the quote that's going through my brain these days is just, it doesn't have to be good, it just has to be. So that's like my contribution. If you want that, Kaiser. It's not very Bujo friendly, but
It just has to exist. That is
yeah,
often good enough.
it doesn't have to be good, it just have to exist.
And how did we go in that sprint? I popped in to check on people, but I got 645 words.
Wow, bringing in the big word counts today, Heather. I am at 416 for the day. I think I got 300 and something during that sprint, but I did spend 15 minutes of it just watching random
Drinking
reels.
coffee.
So
That's
no,
fine.
watching reels. So I fell down a little rabbit hole, but I was able to get out.
That's also good. It just has to
Yep.
be, remember.
Just has to be.
We're being productive. We're hanging up laundry. And the answer to my question. And then we have words. I prefer mine on the second book. This way, if it's a stamp. Oh, very nice. I think it depends on the genre you're also in, which is, would you rather leave your endings somewhat open and bittersweet or leave them on a cliffhanger when you're writing them?
I'm a huge proponent. Is that a word? I'm a huge admirer of advocate. There you go. Thank you so much. A huge advocate of open and bittersweet endings. I do think there's a time and a place for cliffhangers, but if your go-to is ending chapters on cliffhangers, I just get exhausted.
Yeah.
But I like cliffhangers after like twists and stuff, obviously. But if you're talking about novel ending, if you had a cliffhanger at the end of your novel and there wasn't a follow-up novel, I would be so mad.
Yeah, I would actually be quite miffed as well.
Yeah, there's one of the Hunger Games book. I think it's the second one. Spoiler alert for the Hunger Games for the next 10 seconds. But I think the second book ends with the arena exploding and Katniss being lifted out, and then it just stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get why, but I don't know. I much prefer bittersweet endings, like to a complete story, bittersweet and open endings.
Yeah. I think, it does depend on what it is, but I also think it, like, if genre specifically, like, you can't have a romance with a bittersweet ending.
No, that makes sense. It has to be happy or happy for now, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't like everything wrapped up in a nice little bow if it's another book in a series. But I also don't like a massive cliffhanger like Catching Fire. If I'd then got to wait 3 years for the next book, I'd be like, come on now. Like,
I think there's a difference.
Planning.
A difference in leaving the main plot on a cliffhanger or leaving like story threads on a cliffhanger. I think each
Yeah.
should obviously contain its own story, and I don't really feel like Catching Fire did that. Uh,
Are you
but
coming to visit?
I'm coming to say that we're heading off on our toddle.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
My wife's coming in. Say hi, everybody. Come here.
hello, Mrs. Heather.
This is beautiful wifey Leanne.
Hi, hi.
This is Stig. And you'll have other people.
Mm-hmm.
But
In
you're
the
going
chat.
to go have your twaddle. Yes.
Yes, I'm taking our daughter
For a
the time
stroll.
routine.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too. Dinner's in the microwave.
Aw.
She's even cooked me dinner.
Wow, that is dedication.
Yep.
She understands what it takes to support an author.
Oh yeah. And also my bill paying job is usually in the evening, so I'm like, what do you want? So I'll put like the slow cooker on so she doesn't have to think in the day because she does like morning shifts. So we don't have to put little one in daycare.
Convenient. And
Yeah.
a lot less cheap.
Yeah. Well, it's also when it's like $100 a day just to put her in daycare.
A day?
Yeah. Without
The
subsidies.
fuck? Oh, that's so
Yep.
expensive. Oh my god.
Yep.
My stomach just churned.
Yep. So basically here, a lot of people basically go to work just to pay their kid to be in daycare, so it's not beneficial.
Yeah. But then if you stay home with your kid, you don't get an income for living. So,
Yeah, exactly.
oh, that sounds awful. But I'm
Yeah.
glad you and your wife are able to sort it out betwixt
Oh, we've
yourselves.
lucked it out. So yes, we did some big word counts. We've done. What is everyone working on in the chat? Have we gone through that?
I don't think so.
Surely?
I do remember some projects from earlier streams, so I was just
Yes, I was like, I remember those. So we've got exercising before we go to bed, audiobooks, Notion. Apparently, someone's a Notion girly.
Ooh.
About
I also
books.
wish I was an ocean boily, but
Yeah, no, I'm not too much. I'm
I'm basic-
trying to look at it next year.
that's my plan too. Like when I'm done this draft of the novel and it's due to just be sitting around for a month, I'm going to look into Notion.
Yeah.
But the convenience of having something pre-made and you just fill in the information is very convenient. So,
Yes, it is.
but I've seen some beautiful Notion spreads that I would like to like incorporate. So,
Yes. I look at it and I'm like, that's nice, and then get scared and run away.
yeah,
Like, you
I'm
do
like,
that. It's beautiful over there.
that's nice. Could never be me, but I'm so happy for you.
Yes. But shall we try and squeeze in another 20-minute sprint?
Ooh, I would love that.
Okay, let's squeeze it in because I'm such a taskmaster that just kept going through.
Yeah,
You're
my goal
working
is
on
to
your
get
intake.
my goal is to get 500 words for every sprint I'm participating on today, and that'll get me to my goal. So
Ooh,
I need
okay.
another 84 words for the sprint to reach 500.
Oh, chop chop.
Chop chop.
Then
Heather's cracking the
I
whip.
want you to get 168 words, double that requirement.
Ooh, that's
Come
a
on, you got
big
20
task
minutes.
for Elmo.
Yep. Come on,
Yeah.
let's get it.
I promise
Go.
I won't fuck around this time.
Nope. Well, or you'll find out. Happy writing, everyone. And with that, we're back from that sprint. How did everyone go? We had CB join us. Hello. Good morning to you. Emery has gone to bed now because they have been up for a very long time and they're in New Zealand, so they're like 6 hours ahead of me. So it's like midnight their time. How did everyone go that one?
I got 480 words.
Oh, good job.
So I crushed your challenge, Heather. Thank you.
Yes. Very good.
I'm really enjoying this part because my character is forced to spend time with a character he doesn't want to spend time with, which is always a good time in a novel.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's
It
injured his
is.
hand, and then the person is like, "You have to come back here every morning for me to change this dressing," and he's like, "Ugh."
No, I don't. Run away.
Well, it's either that or lose his arm. So
Let's not lose our arm. That wouldn't be fun, would it?
no.
So, I got 713 words.
Wow, big sleigh.
Yep. So, during this sprint, I've managed to get just under 2,300.
I'm at 896 for the sprint, which is well over the
That's
500
good.
target.
That's always the good thing.
Yep.
That's
Words
the
are wording
aim.
today, which feels nice.
Yes, the words are wording for you. So I am 250 words away from being 3 days ahead.
Wow,
Nano.
you are so close to your target. It's only the 12th. Good job.
Yep. Apparently, I'll finish this on the 24th.
Let's see what the nano.
Will I just on the nano site?
Yeah, let's see what the nano
No
site
words,
says.
but you finished hanging up the laundry. Yay! But you're awake now, and that's good because there is 4 more sprints going on after this.
Yes, I'm on the next one, so be there or be
Yes.
square.
I am going to be there. Might not be doing writing. I'll go eat my dinner because it's
Which I
quarter to
understand.
6 p.m. my time. But I will be in the chat telling you to get more words.
At this rate, I will be done on December 5th, which isn't too bad for a nano.
That's not too bad.
I was so far behind like last weekend during Capture the Word. So I've been slowly increasing or closing the gap this week. So that's been like, oh, so
That's
nice.
good. So did anyone set themselves an intention for the entire write-a-thon?
My intention was
feel like
just
doing?
to catch up with the nano track, which is to be at 20,000 words at the end of the day.
Okay, so you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm currently at 8,300, so only not that many words to go.
That is very good. I had the intention of between 5 and 6K for the write-a-thon. And today I've managed 5,628 words.
Oh, you're going to crush that goal.
Reworked. Oh, well, I'm basically done now, so.
All right.
For the entire readathon, yeah. The entire readathon, I've done 6,360 words. So I got my intention.
Which is, so satisfying. Congratulations.
It is. So I also feel a lot more confident in the possibility of doing 10K days next year.
That is slowly what I'm inching up to. Like I'm starting with 5K weekends, and then I'm going to do 10K weekends at some point, and hopefully one day I'll get a 10K day.
You will.
I'm a really slow writer, though, so.
Oh, see, mine's dictation. If I was typing, it'd be a whole different game. There you go. You're going to have someone who's got a 5K day plan, and you can run with all your words. No claps for me. Violet says hers will be done in February.
I think you can edit the nano word count if you want, Violet. It just says 50K. It just says 50K if you do a nano project, which you can go in and edit that amount on the nano project. Maybe that'll bring you closer to it as well.
Yes, but if you associate it with NaNoWriMo, you can't edit the word goal.
Oh, okay.
So if you
But you can
associate
make
it
your own project
specifically.
during Nano. It just
Yes,
won't be
you
like
can.
an
Yeah,
official. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
but that's good. This is the most I've written this month. Yay.
Big sleigh. And it's only the 12th, so you have so much months left to write, Heather.
Yes. I have so much more to write. No. If I can get this done early, I can get it sent to an editor early, so I'm less
Ah,
pressed.
you're self-publishing?
Yeah, this one.
That's fun.
And I have my cover and everything.
Ooh.
Would you like to see the cover?
Has there been a reveal?
Yes, the cover is
Oh.
live.
I will use my break to go and spy on your channel and see if I can see the cover.
It is. Hang on. How do you do this? I don't know how to do that. But yeah, no, it's. I like my cover.
Is it the one you have on your Nano project?
Yes, that is the cover.
Her Daffodil Queen. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love a good crown
That's
cover.
the official. I had to figure it. The crown they initially showed me wasn't good, so I was like, this one.
She wasn't giving.
No, she wasn't slaying. But
This
no.
one stays though, so.
Yeah. I also know what I want my next cover to look like in this series, which is good.
Oh, the Thistle King.
Yes. I want it to be thistles and like a throne.
Oh.
Because the logline for it is going to be, was the throne worth his sanity?
And this was a retelling of.
That one's the retelling of the Grail Wound or the Fisher King. So basically, he goes mad.
Oh, I don't know that legend.
No.
The Fisher King.
It's part of Arthurian legend, so the King Arthur legends. It's in like that sort of.
Yeah, my fantasy novel is like an Arthurian retelling, or not a retelling, inspired by, I don't know, an homage. I don't know what to call it.
Reimagining.
Reimagining. There you go. That's a good word.
Yeah. And this one's tagline is "They sacrificed the wrong girl."
Oh, that's a good tagline, though. Oh, slay.
Yeah. So, got to work on those taglines.
Is it on the cover? No, I
Yes.
can't see it.
It should be. Should be up the top, possibly.
Had a Salter-Purves, her Daffodil Queen.
No? Okay, then it's on the back cover with the blurb.
Okay. Yeah. I can't
I was
see
like,
it.
I know it's on the cover somewhere. No,
I'm just watching your tiny Nano project cover, so it's not a lot easy to see.
No, it's not on there then.
Yeah.
But no, we will leave it there. So you can go stretch your legs for 3 minutes and then run off to your stream.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming in and joining me. So do you have anything you would like to plug? Anything coming up?
I stream every Monday on my channel. Probably linked below, maybe, question mark? I don't know.
Yes,
but it's
your link is in there.
It's at Stick to Your Doll. I stream every Monday. Sometimes I talk about writing craft books. The next craft book chat is the first Monday in December, where I'm going to talk about The Story Genius by Lisa Cron with Malin from Malin Writes. I also stream every Wednesday with a bunch of that one, the very same book. So if you want to know something.
The one I got given for my birthday that I need to actually get around to reading.
Well, if you read it, and you can join our discussion in December.
They're not. No, because that's the day my mum flies back. But
oh, fair enough. And also, I stream every Wednesday with a bunch of other troublemakers.
Very nice. I put out videos once a week. I do also have a stream this Wednesday, the 15th at 8:15 p.m. my time. Link is in the description. Think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing because it will help. Subscribe to Stieg. He's great. And let's use our voices to promote positive change in the world. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Bye.